Hey everyone, welcome to our back patio. This is actually a second story balcony deck and one of my favorite things about this home. I love to be outdoors gardening in the warmer months and soaking up the sunshine. Spending time out here with family and friends just truly brings my heart so much joy. So today we're going to spend the day out here cleaning and designing our outdoor living space, setting up our deck for summer. And I have 8 tips to share with you to help you create your own cozy, welcoming outdoor space. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing you want to do is think about how you want to use your space. What do you plan to do there? So my question today for you guys is, do you have an outdoor deck, patio, or balcony? And how do you mostly like to use your outdoor space? What do you usually use your outdoor space for? Do you like to entertain? Is it somewhere that you like to enjoy a meal, or maybe a place where you like to sit and have a morning cup of tea or coffee? Or a space that you just like to grow plants and garden? What do you like to do in your outdoor space? Comment down below and let me know. The next thing that you should consider is seating, which this can be an issue for us since we usually need 7 or 10 chairs on the weekends when we all eat together. We opted to get 2 tables and we were going to place them together to make one long table. I think this is a really great hack because it was a lot less expensive to buy 2 shorter tables than one very long one, and not to mention I had a very hard time finding a long outdoor table. As long as you buy tables that have kind of straight, clean edges where they're just a very square edge, you can easily line them up neatly with each other and they will pretty much look like one single long table. And the bonus then is that if you do have a party or something that you need to split them up and you want to split up your tables, maybe you want to put food on one and sit and eat at the other one, you can totally do that. In the colder months, we do have to carry these down a flight of stairs in order to put them in the storage for the winter, and they are much easier to move around being a little bit of a smaller table. So I am super happy with this. Side note, these chairs are stackable and lightweight, which also makes them very easy to carry and store. Another thing to think about with seating, you might want to consider dividing up your space to create a more intimate setting if your space allows for that. And we did have enough room over here to create kind of a more intimate conversation setting. So we ordered this small conversation set on Amazon last year, which it's held up very, very well, other than some rust stains on the cushions, which is completely my fault in how they were placed in storage. One thing that I really love about this smaller, budget-friendly patio conversation set is that the cushions are very simple and they're just a square design. So the covers can also be removed to wash, which is great. And the cushions are thinner, which, you may prefer thick plush cushions, which we have had both. We've gotten a very expensive set about 6 years ago. We spent about 5 times the price of this set for a more high-end, expensive set. It was more of a custom style. And it had a really unique shape and it was really nice. But despite the fact that the frame of that set has held up incredibly well, it basically still looks brand new, the cushions have basically turned into trash. They are really gross and, they were very thick and plush, but they also would always hold a lot of water. So whenever it would rain, those thick plush cushions would stay wet for a very, very long time. And I find with these little thin cushions, they're not quite as plush, but they dry out really quickly. So even after a rainstorm, we're able to come out the next day and basically sit on dry cushions and enjoy using our patio set and our patio furniture, and that is exactly the idea. So I actually think that sometimes you can get away with just getting a less expensive, more budget-friendly set. This is our second year with this set, and I honestly couldn't be happier with it. So I definitely recommend just getting a simple, basic style of patio furniture or cushions where you can easily swap out those cushions or order new cushion covers, something like that in the future. future if it's necessary. It will definitely save some money. The next thing that I really love to do is to try to create kind of an outdoor room out of our space outside. I love to give that feel of bringing the indoors out and just thinking of things that you might have indoors for your living or dining room, and then finding a way to bring that feel outdoors. So I'm going to be breaking this one actually into kind of a few key pieces. So for starters, I love using outdoor rugs for this. They are key to grounding your space, in my opinion, and just making your furniture placement feel that much more inviting. It also kind of breaks up your space a little bit, so I kind of feel like it gives kind of like a dining room feel and a living room space, and just breaks up this space to almost feel like we have two separate spaces, if that makes sense. And one tip or hack that I can share with you guys here that has saved me so much money shopping for an outdoor patio rug is actually to shop online for outdoor RV mats. These are a type of woven plastic. They offer great drainage. They dry super quickly, and they don't hold water like a carpet would. So the wood isn't holding water and rotting underneath the rug. They just dry really quickly to protect that wood. They're so lightweight. They fold up really small, so you can fold them up for storage. This is, again, our second year using this one. It lasted all summer last year out here, and all through the fall as well. And now we brought it back out. They come in all sizes, and they're actually a lot more affordable than the actual thicker outdoor rugs. And they also keep our feet really cool walking around on the deck. Since our deck is painted a dark color, we just find that it gets super hot to walk around barefoot out here in the summer, and having these mats, it is totally fine to walk around barefoot. They keep our feet nice and cool. So I really can't say enough good things about this. Okay, so let's talk about pillows. I have so many pillows indoors, and my outdoor space probably wouldn't feel complete without a couple pillows either. There's just something cozy about pillows, am I right? They not only provide function, but they just give a way to kind of express your personality and really personalize your space. So I've done DIY outdoor pillows basically using recycle and trash to make $1 pillows. I can put some links below for you guys if you want to see some other videos with more of my outdoor DIY decor. But Walmart also has some really great outdoor pillow finds for pretty cheap, like $5 to $10 for some really pretty outdoor pillows that hold up fairly well. I've had them before from Walmart, and they have always held up no problem. And then Amazon has like every pillow cover that you can think of. So if you're trying to find like the missing piece, something with a certain pattern, a certain color, a certain design, you know, that unique piece that you just want to complement your other decor and bring everything together, I will usually look on Amazon for those. So another tip that I have for you guys here is to coordinate your outdoor colors to match or complement your indoor color theme, so that your whole space from the inside to the outside will kind of just have a flow, and it just keeps a certain vibe going. So as you move from indoors to outdoors and back again, you know, the whole space will just kind of be tied together and have a really coordinated, similar feel. It doesn't have to be exactly matching, but just to kind of keep that same feel. On now to number 5, and lighting is another important piece to consider. So besides being practical, it adds so much ambiance to your space, and solar lighting is definitely my favorite, although tiki torches, citronella candles, they can be very beautiful and inviting, and also functional in helping to keep the bugs away, especially if you're outside in the evenings. If you have a canopy or a pergola overhead, bistro lights add such a beautiful ambiance. I absolutely love that. We get so much wind up here that honestly, I don't think we can have anything that is tall, especially if it's not anchored down. We just get an incredible amount of wind here. You would not believe how much wind we get up here. For that reason, we've never done a canopy or a pergola. So instead, what I usually do is end up just stringing twinkle fairy lights around the perimeter of the deck under the railing here, just using some outdoor command hooks. You can get these in Target, you can order them on Amazon. They're really easy to pick up. And then I just hide all of my little solar panels in my flower pots and window boxes and stuff out here. And I never have to worry about it. As soon as it gets dark, they automatically come on by themselves. And these will last for a very long time. They definitely last through the season. For us, I've occasionally had them get a little damaged through the winter if we have a lot of like super cold weather and bad ice storms. But you can also replace the batteries in here. So you could put them away for the winter and then, bring them out again in the spring. Another tip, Dollar Tree also has some simple outdoor solar lights that are perfect for either creating some uplighting on your plants, which is really nice at night, in the evenings if you're outside, or you could also use them if you have a pathway that you want to line with lights as well, or if you just have an outdoor patio and you want to kind of place these solar lights around the edge of your patio to kind of like provide an outline, perimeter kind of for your space. That would be really nice as well. I also really love these solar lanterns. When you first open them the very first time, turn them on and make sure that you do it in the morning on a sunny day, and then have them out in the sun all day long so that they get maximum light for their first full battery charge. And you guys, these last a very long time. I had them out on the front steps in my fall decor last year with mums and hay, and they were just so beautiful and cozy at night. And you know what? Another little tip for a reason I love these is when we had lost power last year, these came in handy because I was able to let them sit outside and absorb the sunlight and daylight. And then in the evenings, we still had no power, and we were able to just carry these around the house and have light all night long just with these solar lights. So they really, really came in handy. Another outdoor lighting option could even be a fire pit. So we actually got this one from Home Depot, and we're really happy with it because it uses propane. So similar to the grill, if you have a grill on your deck, this is very similar to that. And this way we just have like a smaller controlled fire rather than a wood burning fire. So it's much safer to use on a wood deck because you don't have sparks. Like when you have wood crackling, there's no sparks flying in the air with the propane. And you can also adjust it to be a little bit larger or keep it like a very small, low fire. This is great for keeping warm in the evenings out here and also helping keep the bugs away. We've already been cooking our hot dogs and marshmallows out here a couple times with the kids, and it's just so much fun. Such a great way to relax in the evening with a really simple, easy dinner on a summer night. Moving on, the next tip I have for you guys is to add some greenery. It kind of goes without saying that you would want to have some plants surrounding your deck, patio, or balcony space. But this can be anything from flowers, this can be an herb garden, or just some greenery. Even the artificial variety, you could just do artificial plants if that is your thing, and if they get faded in the sun, you can get some green spray paint and repaint them. But I love maximizing my space using some fruit and vegetable plants that can both add some life, through the greenery and the little bits of color, but they honestly also provide something that we can use and eat and enjoy that way as well. Now, most of us enjoy home decor inside our homes, and adding some pieces to our outdoor space really helps bring that cozy feel into your outdoor space. So I've always wanted to add an outdoor wall clock. I think that would be really cool. I love having a wind chime outside. This bamboo one is from Dollar Tree, and it just has such a peaceful, calming sound. You can use pretty planters for your plants and your greenery, and the planters can also contribute to your patio decor. So just finding some planters that have the style that you like, that's gonna, coordinate and bring in that look for you. I did do another video with planter tips and hacks and DIYs, so I will have that linked down below if you need some more ideas. And many people enjoy adding cement statues, figurines, garden gnomes, and fairy gardens. as well as bird feeders and bird baths, which I am not going to be adding because in our area in Connecticut, we actually have bears. There's been bear sightings in our area, so they do recommend not having bird feeders outside. So I won't be putting one outside, but I do think it would be so nice, depending on where you live, if you don't have a bear issue in your backyard. Anyway, I wanted to also ask you guys, do you like garden gnomes? Comment below and let me know. Do you think they're kind of creepy, or do you think they are really cute? And do you have any gnomes in your garden? And now that we have planned out our outdoor spaces, I've got some things that I personally want to work on indoors. And I wanted to tell you guys about a class that I took on Skillshare recently called Interior Design Masterclass. Ultimate Essentials in Insider Technique. It's by Charlotte Kwok. I got some really great takeaways from her class that I think you guys would really enjoy. Just some really easy changes for me that I am excited to implement around our home in regards to things like measurements, proportions, colors, contrasts, so many simple things that I never thought about that can make a really big impact on the look and feel of a space. So I am so excited to put some of her tips and techniques to use in our home. And besides home decor and design, Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes on so many topics, from painting, video editing, gardening, graphic design, photography, entrepreneurship, and so much more for creative and curious people. Whether you're looking to explore new skills, deepen existing passions, or you just want to get lost in creativity. Plus, it's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and Skillshare is always launching new premium classes so you can follow wherever your creativity takes you. Practice makes progress, and advancing toward a goal is achievable with the short lessons and the hands-on projects that Skillshare offers. So right now, the first 1,000 people to click on the link in my description box will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity, whatever your interests are, wherever it leads. And after that trial ends, it's less than $10 a month with an annual membership. So again, thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and I hope that you have enjoyed and been inspired. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will see you soon in the next one.